here we are at the final round here at Limitless Racing here at season number 1. Man, it has been a long journey to this point. Who will be crowned champion this time around? As we see Stealth sets the fastest lap of the session with a 108.787. On Air Mike D tops that with just marginally quicker, with 11 thousandths of a second quicker than Stealth. A 108.768 will be fastest. William will top that with a 108.726. Azores comes back into Limitless Racing fashion and sets a 110.8 for his first time out here at Brazil. Good to see him back here at Limitless Racing and back racing once again here within the league. Looks like Apex Agent has abandoned his lap. He's going to get a nice comeback here. A few people without front wings here, but got the glitch for the spectator. Rasam's on the intermediate compound, so save a set of tires for this time. And Stealth set that time on medium compound tires. So really good job for Stealth setting that time in between the first and middle. Will he be able to get pole position this time? And it will be pole position with a 108.156. But Agent is still on his lap. He's not improving at the moment. Will he be able to gain another 10 through the last few corners in order to get the pole position here at Limitless Racing? He's 50 thousandths up on his time, 59,000 specific. He's going to have to gain numerous amounts of time on the start-finish straight to get pole position. Coming to the least resistance amount of line. Will it be pole position for Apex? It will, with a 108.115. An astonishing lap for the Aston Martin driver. Stealth nearly getting pole position in hand with the Kick Sauber driver here. Almost there. Pole position, followed by Stealth, Rasam, William, On Air Mike D, Azores, Project Nemesis, Jard, and Curie to follow out the end of the grid as it sits for tonight for the final round. Can you believe it? It's already that time for season 1, man. How has it gone by so fast? That's Curie on the medium compound tires to start off the race here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. See how Agent gets away here, coming back into the grid spot. Same with Stealth onto this formation lap. Same with Rasam on those medium compound tires. The mediums and the hards will eventually even out. All right, here we go. 3, 4, 5 red lights here at Sao Paulo, and it is lights out and go, go, go. Apex Agent gets a good start on Stealth. Rasam gets an even better one on Stealth. Side by side with Rasam and Stealth. Rasam manages to not be able to get by. The same with Stealth on Agent. But William looking for a move on Rasam. Not going to be able to make that move happen. But further back, Project Nemesis thinking about the move and a little bit of debris. I'm not sure if that was floor damage or not. Or floor debris, but ooh, and Stealth getting a little whirly there. As of right now, 24% brain is in the forecast. So can we see some rain at the end of the race here? Because it's steadily inclining 2% per lap, it looks like, into this stage of the race. Project Nemesis looking to try to gain ever so slightly on Jard here. Stealth with the fastest lap. Going to be switcheroo-y. Be interesting to see who does the 2-stop and who does the 1-stop here at Brazil. Down the inside, Rassam on Stealth, a little wide. Stealth goes, try to give the space for Rassam. Still side by side, and Rassam is going to back out and give the place to Stealth. There's a little bit of contact there between Rassam and Stealth. A little bit of squeezing between Rassam and William. Still side-by-side action. A little late braking from William to try to get by Rassam up to third. Or Rassam down one position. And William just getting by Rassam there. And through the middle sector. Stealth and Apex Agent roughly getting away here. Into this section of the track here. Rassam getting back by. Oh, and on air looking for a move. A little bit of squeezing action from Rassam. Rassam, ooh, is going to be able to get by Mr. William. But on air trying to make a move on William here. Trying to give him a run for his money. Ooh, and Apex Agent is around. The leader of the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Is in shambles. But he manages to get away with no damage. And that'll promote a good bit of the field up positions. On air looking for a podium. Rassam just ahead of on air. Back of where he was originally started. Stealth up one position. William up 2 from where he originally started. Rassam looking to try to gain a place. Because he's really on the back of William here throughout the middle sector now. Trying to keep the momentum going. Less than 30 laps to go here. Rassam thought he chose to fight back there. On air managed to brake late enough. William nearly out of DRS zone of on air Mike D. And it looks like Apex Agent manages to get by Jard there. Now he's going to want to be able to get by Project Nemesis to get back where he started on pole position. Down the inside. He knows he's got a broken wing, so I'd imagine he's going to give that up with ease. Trying to salvage what he can from the race. Rassam trying to keep up with on air Mike D. And on air will just miss out on that DRS. Same with William with Stealth. Just 1/10 away. And everybody's lap seems to be relatively the same. Red Bull driver of Project Nemesis trying to fight for his dear life to get back in one position higher. And Jard makes a little bit of a mistake. Coming out. Man. Vital mistake there, but he will have DRS on Project Nemesis. 60% chance of rain now. It is 65% rain in the forecast. On air, Mike D manages to get back past Rassam through the start-finish straight. To 15%, 10%. So on air with the slip and slide. But he is chasing down on air. Like the penalty is not even there, so we'll see if he can be able to get that position. As of right now, he's up for a podium grab. Well, let's see how he can do trying to catch on air here as this is our closest fight on the board here. Two people on the wet compound so far. It is 90% rain, so I would imagine 90% is very wet. So 8 laps remaining left as it sits. William at 52%. 90% chance still in rain. Stom still trying to chase down on air. Project Nemesis might have done a wing change there in the pit lane. No, he's on a fresh set of intermediates. Three-second time penalty for Jard. And D with a 40% gain, 44% difference between tire offset right now. 14 lap difference. So right now he's on the 2-stop. So making it work. On Air might have a shot for the win here if he keeps it consistent. And that is a safety car for lap 30. Round here at season number 1 at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Who will be able to take it tonight here at Sao Paulo? On Air, Mike D, Rassam, or William. Here into the first official corners. William absolutely punching the gas. Try to get away from On Air. Unless something happens here in a few moments' time. William has gathered a 2.5 second gap between On Air and himself. Rassam is 1.1 seconds away from On Air. There is no DRS in the wet conditions. So as of right now, Williams starting the final lap of the Grand Prix. This is another win for William here at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix in season finale. Here at season number 1 at Limitless Racing, followed by On Air with Mike D, Rassam, Stealth, and Azores following out the top 5 here for round number 15 here at Limitless Racing. William takes the win for tonight, followed by On Air Mike D, Rassam, Stealth, Azores, Project Nemesis, Jard, and Apex, and Curie just behind. And that is it, folks, for the season. We'll talk about Rassam's race. Rassam had a fantastic race, kept it consistent, started where he finished. So definitely not a lose or a lose, a win, or yeah, I got that reverse. Win-loss scenario there, but definitely maximized his Ferrari to come out on the podium spot for the season finale here at Limitless Racing. Definitely hope to see him for next season here at season number 2. Was a pleasure to have him race with us, and hopefully we'll see him again on for season 2. And we'll go to Mr. On Air, man. Coming into the Mercedes paddock, starting on 5th position. What was, man, it was gnarly, a little bit of a gnarly quali for you. We're starting
Yeah,
top 5.
yeah, for sure. I had some difficulty in quali. Invalidated on one of my laps, and I just said, okay, screw it. And that was on my second stint. So then went in, sat around for a while, let the track elevate itself a little bit with some changes there. Threw on some new tires, adjusted my tire pressure, and I feel like I still could have got a little bit more out of the car, but didn't work out. I think I got like 2/10 or something like that up on my first stint. But yeah, it was a difficult quali. I said fifth. It would be interesting, but luckily we kept it pretty clean through the first corner, and onto the first straightaway. I was able to keep fifth and just held on to it until the battle started up front.
Tell us, coming into the like middle stint, more of a like a quarter, like 25% into the race. Man, was the first initial? What was your first initial response to Rassam coming in?
Well, I knew his tires were starting to fall off. That's for sure. I saw his tires. He started on mediums, I believe. I started on hards. My goal was to take the hards as long as I could to make sure we got to the inters and or wets. Just waiting along for that, and it worked out perfectly for myself. I was able to get ahead of Rassam before I went into pit, and that worked out pretty well. Threw onto the wets. I went a couple extra laps before jumping onto the inters, just to make sure that I was able to stay out front, because I think there was still a little bit of time left on those hards. But when that safety car hit out of nowhere, it was perfect timing because my inters were starting to fall off.
Yeah.
So I was happy I was able to get back in there and throw on some inters again, and yeah, it all worked out.
For sure, definitely. Unfortunately, the safety car kind of bugged out or crashed, or I don't know what happened, but
That was super
yeah,
weird.
was,
Like,
yeah,
I'm driving and then all of a sudden it was behind me.
yeah, yeah. um, kind of got a little bit robbed for the safety car restart officially, but
Yeah,
P2.
I think that could have been really nice.
But
P2.
coming out P2, I mean that's not a bad from where you started P5. So managed to
not a bad end to the season.
Yeah, not
a bad end to the season.
Yeah,
Started off this season, it was all about trying to get better and trying to surround myself with better drivers and kind of elevate myself a little bit. So really happy with season 1, Division 1. Went really, really well. Looking forward to season 2. And yeah, should be a good time. Thank you, Nerf, for putting all this together. And let's see what William has to say. William had a great race.
Yeah. I mean, what was your key highlight of season 1?
Highlight of season 1 was getting to know a bunch of new drivers.
I like that.
And now we call like acquaintances. You know, this is a community. We're in this community voice right now, chat and Discord, which is great. But the competition of racing is one thing, but the community of league racing and just F1 and all that is a different story. So we're all about the community here at Limitless, and I think we did a good job of that this season.
For sure, and hopefully we'll see you at season 2. And like you said, congrats. And
not hopefully.
Yeah,
not hopefully. I'll be here, Nerf. I'll be here, and hope to see everyone else and more on the other side.
Yes. Congrats on the podium, man, and to the end of the
Thanks,
season.
sir.
All right. Go to Mr. William here. Coming into the start of the race, you started 4th. And once again started on the hard compound tires. Managed to get through the field. Initially, a little bit of battling between you and I believe Stealth there in the first few laps. And you managed to get, and tell us as Rasam's, mediums was coming under wraps. Was it just keeping it under consistency until you could get by, or was it a game changer?
Well, I started hard until the rain started to fall, which that I wanted to go on, so I dragged this tire for longest, and I let the medium tires burn, so that I let them wear out, so that we could come back towards them in the race later on in the race, and so I was able to pass the Ferrari, and then later I was able to close in on stealth, thanks with the usage of the DRS of my teammate, and I was right now behind him with the DRS, and just knowing that his tires should be shot in the next lap, and I would pass him, and so just took the lead, just run away, and that's it.
For sure. Starting, you finished in P2 in the championship, and P1 on track. What are your? Congrats on the win first of all, and strategy through getting to the end of it, and getting predicting all of the weather changes, and you're staying consistent. But what are your thoughts on season 2? Or you're thinking about it, or are you thinking about more?
Well, I basically keep quiet, and just I don't know whether I'll decide for a comeback for next season or not. Myself, I do consider run another season with LRL, which I'll do it. And basically this one I should have been champion, but basically I came short. And so if just did everything all I could, but I did not seal the deal in the final rounds. The crash in Canada, a crash in Jeddah, basically costed me my chance to win the championship when the Aston Martin of Sky, he didn't attempt for the remainder of the season, which I could have pulled off on the large margin, but I came short, and so if there was one more race and win the next one, I could win the title, and so excuse me, and so next season now we're gonna come back and have another go.
What would you say, as season 1 wraps up, was your key moment within the season?
By getting the strategy right in Spain and Australia, and make a late charge of the race and get a podium and winning the race. But the best moment is winning Australia by pinning intermediates while everybody on slicks, and the second best moment is having a big battle with Crazy in Kota, and we're both battled very good until the rain arrives, and basically after the break, I made a very good late surge after the break, and so for me, it's not enough for me to win the close to win to win the title. So that's all that was the key moment of the season.
Sure, but congrats on the win for the Sao Paulo for the final round, and hopefully we'll be able to see you for season number 2. And
Hi.
all right, so we'll go. Let's go to the Red Bull paddock if Project Nemesis is there for a moment. You muted if you're talking. Oh, there you are.
I'm here.
So, man,
Get on here.
finishing 6th, I believe, within a race. But in the championship order, finishing in the top 10, tell us what was your key moment coming into season number 1, and what was the most fun, in your opinion? Or,
I got to be honest. I had fun pretty much the entire season. It was. I think I kind of enjoyed meeting new people, getting to know new people. I think that was probably my favorite part. As far as the race goes today, I think I was trying to go for I was going for a record on how many pit stops I could take.
Hey, that you never know. That might be like a kind of a a season 3
Got you
wild
driver of
card
the day,
kind of thing.
so.
Yeah, that might be driver of the day right there.
No, I did get driver of the day, and I'm not really sure how I pulled that off. Like, just like the safety car glitch, that must have been a glitch because I don't know how I got driver of the day.
For sure, definitely. But coming into the end of season, to season 1, were you You were basically satisfied with everything and how everything turned out?
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I think I got better as the season went up until it rained today. That was kind of awful.
Rain. Yeah.
Yeah, I am not the Rain Man. That is not my forte.
Yeah, it's definitely for the wicked.
Definitely not Rain Man. Definitely not Rain Man.
No, not even close.
But as far as season 2 goes, we're gonna see you.
Yeah, I'll
coming
definitely
back,
be
or watching along.
Yeah, honestly, I think I'll be back in both. If there's just still 2 divisions, I'll be back for both.
For sure. Hope that's. Congrats on your result within the championship top 10. That's still pretty good. But let's hope we see you again, like you said. As season 2 is definitely going to be a little bit different compared to this season, so definitely going to want to.
Let's just say,
tune in for that.
The team principals are speaking. Contract negotiations have started.
Yeah, I'm definitely for it next season.
Is there any anticipations for season 2 though? Their Project Nemesis, or is it kind of too early to tell?
I'd say too early to tell. I mean, I'm hoping. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping I get a teammate that shows up regularly.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I'd really like that. And I guess that's really the only one I have to say. Like, hopefully get faster.
Hey, that's the goal within the community. So, for everybody. So, appreciate you coming in through and showing out through season number 1, and hope to see you again next season, whenever that may be.
Yes, sir.
My man Azora, is you there?
Yeah, I'm here, buddy.
Yes.
Well, just coming back. You've had a long way coming. Starting, you finished P16 in the championship, but we'll keep that out of sorts. What was your key moment within the season? What was your most highlighted and most, projected, at your peak funnest moment?
The comeback.
Just
The
this
comeback.
whole this whole tournament, like this whole this whole league and stuff like this. This is what I miss this so much. Like I needed this, right? I'm so glad I'm back. Like, could a guy ask for his sunny skies like on his first day back? But yeah, it like I noticed that I was having a lot of struggles at the beginning. Because of the fact that like I was trying to learn the game with no traction control and ABS off. Only when I decided to switch my my overhead view to my cockpit view, I was able to control the car a lot better, not spinning as much and stuff like that. So this race, like after a long hiatus, like I haven't even touched F1 for quite some time, and this is my first race in like I don't know even how long, and it was this race was the highlight of the night of the entire season. Me being back in the deep rain, in a cockpit view, and able to keep it on the track, right? I qualified in 6th and came in 5th. I had that little mix-up at the, I think it was like lap 2, where Jared, I came behind Jared. Jared kind of got on the track a little on the wrong, and Project Nemesis ends up hitting me from behind, and I end up turning around. But I was able to get that time back, and then the rain, and decided that to make a switch to wets to see, because it was pretty squirrely with intermediates out there when it was like lap 22, and the wets were a good call. I can keep the car stable, and had a good result by moving up a spot.
For sure. I mean, moving up one position is definitely, it's definitely a goal for, everything, because you know how hard it is to pass in this game with the dirty air and everything. So,
yeah. And not to mention, we've got some you've got some really good drivers there, right? So if you can, you don't necessarily have to win, but if you can say to yourself, yeah, I moved up at least a spot, it's a win in my book, right?
For sure. But definitely, tonight was definitely a Rain Man, as on air and Project Nemesis quoted. But definitely got heavier and heavier.
Definitely Rain Man. Definitely Rain Man.
But yeah, thanks. Thanks for showing up. For however many events you did. It does mean a lot towards, everybody here. So definitely.
I said, I had to step away for work, but I'm definitely back for season 2, right? And I don't foresee work getting involved this time around. So I'll be here for
all to come back.
More races, right?
Any anticipations?
You'll see him on the podium soon.
Yeah,
You'll see him on the podium soon, everyone. You watch.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, congrats on your season's position, and like you said, and hope to see you in season 2.
Nice.
But let's see, Kiri.
Oh, by the way,
Oh.
thanks Nerf for putting this on. Thanks Nerf for putting this on.
And no problem. It's a lot of work goes into stuff like this. So, and I do appreciate everybody that is thankful for it. So, thank you.
I don't think people understand how much work goes into it, Nerf.
Yeah.
Just the Discord alone. it's tough. When you start doing invites for lobbies and stuff like that, it's completely different, adds a different element. And remember, you can't control everyone's internet. You can't control the EA servers, so it can get tough at times. So we really appreciate all the work you put in. And
You're
we
here.
know that
You're here.
only the best is coming in season 2.
That's what I like to hear.
That's right.
But Kiri, you there? Since you joined in?
Yep, I'm here.
Not the best of seasons turnouts, but P17 in the standings, as of right now. But like you said, you're getting used to things and stuff like that. But coming into the season 1, end of season 1, what would you say was your key moment of the season, and what encouraged you to just keep going?
Well, let's see. I mean, there is the fact that I can claim that I'm categorically the most consistent person on the grid for season 1, Division 1. I was always in the back and last.
But you finished,
Can't
though.
get much more consistent.
You never gave up. That's the thing. So that's a plus in my book.
Nope.
Never give up.
The answer.
Yeah, you got to
I
give
can-
yourself some credit, Kiri, because there's other drivers that when their race doesn't go well, they just retire. So it's a lot saying to finish a race.
I do not purposefully retire from any race. What I'm doing is because otherwise
like to hear.
I won't keep learning.
Always a student, never a master.
Yep.
Love it.
I just thankful that you guys let me join with y'all, and despite, well, how slow I am compared to everyone.
Okay,
Well,
you
we're-
watch. Podium coming your way, season 2. Let's go.
Let's go. I'd like to see that. I would like to see that.
That would be nice, but yeah.
But coming into, I mean, well, so you're basically, your highlight was just staying consistent and staying alive, basically.
Yeah, staying alive and coming out, having fun, running with everyone.
That's great. That's what would as season 1 is closing now, what would you say, would you be back in the crosshairs for season 2, or kind of more of a watch along?
I mean, I'll keep showing up as long as I can.
Well,
Love
that's
it.
good to hear. And appreciate you coming out, and as however many events that you joined in, and as either racing on track and stuff like that every night. That goes for everybody for coming out for these events. It does take time to set up and everything, like on air set, so, and Azores. So, but yeah, hopefully we'll see a lot of new drivers come into play. Some new recruiting going on. Season 1 is gone. It's in the wraps. It's in the archives. It's in the archives.
It's
It's
over.
over. It's gone. Sad to say, it's gone. But if you not gonna want to miss it though, season 2, it's gonna be faster here before you know it. It's gonna be announced before you know it. So definitely not gonna want to miss out on that. But as far as from me to everybody that's in the call, if you guys want to say la to the community on the stream, and we'll conclude it. But yeah. We will see y'all in
Congrats,
season
Nerf.
2. Peace.
Peace.
been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break,